So we are recording, and before we get started, I would like to thank all of you for watching. There are a lot more of you out there than I expected. We had 100 views in one video, which is very surprising to me. And if you wanna join us and play with us, I will put an invite to our Discord server on the video description. And if you're, regardless of you being new or experienced, you are more than welcome to come hang out with us. For tonight's game, we have 4 players. On the top left, it's Felipe. Top right, it's Wix.
Hello.
I am here on bottom right, and bottom left, it's Monriel.
Hello!
So let's just get the turns correctly, and Felipe, timer is going. You can start whenever you feel like it.
All right.
That's your ministry leaking.
All right. First time I've ever actually been able to do this in any game ever. Turn 1, information highway.
Oh no.
Unfortunately,
Interesting.
it is very fun. I still can't get anything out this turn. Discard. No. Let's not discard anything just yet. I like how. No, I'm gonna discard a Basilisk.
What the fuck? Oh, it's your bleed deck.
Sort of.
This is going to be miserable, but manageable.
Helt, your turn.
Okay. Master play attention.
Oh, that one.
Influence. No, 3 here. And no discards so far. Monriel, it's your turn.
Yes. Wix, there's a funny situation with your information highway.
First time he managed to get this going.
Because
honestly, I don't mind too much.
That you are not the first not the only person with an information highway. And seeing that we sit across from each other, we don't have to be enemies.
Tell you
So
what,
maybe
give me one more turn of it, and then I'll pass it over.
yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. How long you need it? That sounds
yeah, just one
perfect.
more turn would do nice.
Okay, thank you. That is perfect. Great. Then I will instead play a Dream of the Sphinx.
Okay.
And now how did this work? Fuck doing your okay. Yeah, I would like to use the things and also give use 4 transfers to pass 4 blood regularly, and that would be it. Oh, and I redraw for the Sphinx, of course. Next.
Felipe.
Okay. Another.
Opium den. Oh dear, it's the setites. Good thing I have ways and means. Okay. No masters, straight to influence. We're gonna go with 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. That's 6, and then I no longer have any need for the information highway, so you can take that from me.
That is so kind
means-
of you. Thank you.
No worries. Emma Bright. Sorry, Ember
Benite.
Benite. Ember Benite. It's a terrible name and I hate it.
Luckily, my vampires all have names that can be pronounced.
Most of mine do. It's just Ember Benite. Anyway, I'm discarding a Shadow Strike because it works different. This is an old deck, and that card does not work how I want it to in this deck. So I'm going to be discarding all of them.
I
Just have 8 cards that do
15
nothing.
of them. Could be so much worse. So, Masters of play
Has that card been changed?
tablet.
No, I just misread it when building the deck.
Oh! Well, unfortunate.
Influence 1 here. 3 here. This turns Bobby Lemon and Stick. And no need for discards just yet.
Bob Lemon. It's a great name.
Bobby Lemon is a great name. So, Monriel, it's your turn.
Okay, sorry, I didn't notice. Yes, then I will play the announced information highway.
Okay. And apparently Wix is playing the wrong... Oh, he's playing the bad version of his deck.
Yep, there is the proper deck that I edited and did nicely. And then there's the deck I'm playing currently, which is terrible.
So
So
the
you
highway
give
is
up your
fantastic.
information
No,
highway.
he needs to wait until his unlock phase to give up on it.
Oh, okay.
Right
So
now,
both are
both of you
contested
turn the card face down, as if this was an Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Okay, I see. That is no problem. I will also use the Sphinx to give 1 more blood here. And head over to my influence phase to put 1, 2, 3 more blood on this card, and 1 more on this card. And I will bring into play Lydia.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Oh, if it's a proper true Brujah deck.
It depends how.
There's that one dude, I don't remember the name. I'll check it out later. That there's the true Brujah in this group that is really fucking good.
Well, most true Brujah are good. Do you
They just
remember
happen to
what he
be
does?
Weird.
Yes, yes, they are. A friend asked me once after I told him about my deck, okay, so what does Tempowers do? And another friend
Everything.
everything.
It makes the game
Everything.
complicated.
It's a lot
Yes.
more complicated.
It does make the game complicated.
Kyasid. Cool. Unlock I yield control, so this goes to my airship. So
Thank
you get to
you.
turn yours over. I was tempted to keep contesting it, but it would cost me too much in the long run.
So
I don't have the
the
use for
true
it.
Brujah that I was thinking about is Shalmath. He unlocks for free once per turn.
Oh yeah.
That one.
That
I
goes.
was considering using Shalmath instead of using Lydia, but +1 stealth, it's too good.
Emma's gonna do a basic governing unlock.
Do you have a lot of stealth in hand, Vix? Do you want to cycle?
No, this deck plays next to no stealth.
Bobby wants to stop that?
Sure.
So you were acting?
Combat. Acting. Before range, Basilisk's touch.
What does this do?
If any
a lot of
damage is successfully inflicted from this vampire's hand strikes this round, send the opposing vampire to torpor.
Nice.
Oh,
And the opposing vampire will burn 1 blood if any damage is successfully inflicted. This would cost 2. It only costs him 1.
Okay, before
Wow.
range birds.
Yep, carrying crows, that's kind of what I was worried about, but that's fine. No more before range on my end.
No before range. No more before range.
No maneuvers yet.
I am maneuvering too long.
I am maneuvering too close. So you are taking the strike 1 range damage, I assume.
No, I can still play more maneuvers if I want to.
You can, yeah, you can take the, but you are locked to that strike.
I'm confused. Can I play another 8 from bats to maneuver again?
I assume not, because you can only play 1 strike. And the aid from bats to maneuver comes from the strike.
Good point.
Okay, so we are at close.
I am thinking, hold on.
Yep, no.
Ask Felipe. Heroically.
So yes, we are close.
We are at close. Okay. I choose my strike to be hand strike.
Right, mine is bat.
So I'm going to be taking 3 into. Sorry, I just need to check my deck list very
I will
quick.
quickly get a drink while you are busy with
I do
combat.
not have enough to justify that, so I am going to take the 3 damage and be happy about
Okay, you do 1 damage, right?
it. 1 damage, yes.
I will taste that. But I
Cool.
go to torpor.
And you burn a blood.
And I am back.
Anything...
So no, you don't burn a pool. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, you burn a pool because of tension in the ranks, but you also burn a pool. Oh, sorry, a blood basilisk touch.
At which point
Because
of the
I
combat
successfully
does that
inflict.
work? Does that resolve?
I will very quickly do that. I will also search it up.
Because I assumed it is during the strike resolution.
Yeah, probably will be. Doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, because then the taste would have brought me back to it.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
That's gonna be my thing. Right. Influence. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. This whole combo is supposed to bring down slightly bigger targets, if I'm being Roderick Phillips March.
So I am trying
discard.
to record this, and my neighbor got a new bike or something, and he decided to test his engines. It's amusing, isn't it?
Very nice. Discarding another
we
Shadow
can't see it,
Strike.
so there's a good chance it's not in the recording either.
Out. Go for it.
Okay. On... The stick wants to rescue Bobby.
Rescuing is a +1 stealth, right?
Yep.
Then go ahead.
Anything?
No objections.
Felipe, what the fuck are you telling them to block this? What do you have to do with this action?
Just adding some nothing personal.
Do this on the other side of the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to train my bluff.
Influence. I'll add 1 to make this guy an arc. And draw a crypt card. Let me send this to the removed. And 3 here. And discard. I have no discards yet. Monriel. It's your turn.
Yes. First another master card. Oh, and I forgot to unlock. I will play Creepshow Casino. Yay!
Okay. Are you voting with your True Brujah?
What do you mean?
Like, why do you need stealth and undirected actions with the True Brujah?
Because there are undirected actions like the one I want to take right now. And that is employing Mill and Horseseed.
Okay. I will
lock
not
it
block
in.
that.
Felipe, what about you?
No blocks, man.
Okay. Then I will play some Domain of Evernight to unlock Lydia.
Okay.
And sorry, too many cards. Next action from Lydia will be to employ a procurer.
No
Blocks for me.
blocks. Did you pay the cost of the little fairy guy?
No, I forgot about that. I am sorry.
Seeing a changeling work for the enemy makes my Kyasid heart sad.
We are not enemies.
Yet.
True enough.
We
true enough.
work together. I at least think we work together.
Yes,
yeah, and
yes, we
next
do,
action-
definitely.
Now for some action from Mr. Traitor Changeling. He would like to attempt to
Cannot
untap Lydia.
yet. He is in summoning sickness mode.
I forgot that exists. Okay.
All allies
So
can't do.
Yeah, there is a term that is not summoning sickness, but he's dead.
Yeah.
He needs to wait a turn.
But it is basically okay. In that case, I will go to my influence phase and put 1 blood on this, 2 on this, and use my last transfer. They only give up a transfer or also a pool to draw from your crypt?
It's
You
4
4
transfers,
transfers?
and a pool.
Yeah.
4 transfers. Okay. Would you be fine if I'll use the Sphinx instead of 1 transfer, so that with the highway I would have 4 transfers left. Would that be okay?
Sure.
So 2 transfers on this one from the Sphinx on this, and leaves 4 transfers to draw a new crypt card.
Yes, but then
Okay.
you only pay 2 pool, not 3, right?
I used 3 pool so far. That would only be 2 pool then. Yes. And it's only 4 transfers, or also pool cost to draw from your crypt?
Oh yes, it's 1 pool as well.
1 pool to draw from the crypt. Okay. And then let's turn these two over. We have Honest Ape and Eric Milliner.
Okay.
Mr. Abe and Eric Millionaire. Isn't Eric? I think Eric has there's another card that wants to have him on the table. I think.
I don't
Interesting.
remember if there's anyone that references him.
In my discard phase, I will also discard another Procure, and that would be everything.
Turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very concerned as to why you're not bleeding me.
Me too.
Right. Unlock. No master. Minion. Bomber is gonna do gremlins at basic dominate. Jesus Christ, my deck
This
is
is
drawing weird.
just a bleed for 2 at the moment.
Yeah, it's just a straight bleed with +1 bleed.
Bobby wants to stop that.
Cool. We get into a fight.
Really?
Yep.
So, before range?
No before range.
You cannot maneuver to close, cannot use presses to continue equip combat, and cannot use equipment.
Is combat the opposing probably is. Okay, so we're doing it at basic, not advanced.
Yes.
Cool. Sure.
You maneuvering?
Maneuver to long range.
Sure. Let's stay at long range then.
Cool. Strikes, swords, 3 range damage.
Mine is dodge with an additional. That is nothing.
Dodge with additional strike, which is nothing. Interesting. Let's go with
You cannot press.
combat. Okay. Alright then. Interesting. Was not expecting that. By the way, so Terror Frenzy is a frenzy, right? Does it count as a frenzy played on the vampire that I have? So would Fey Contortion be able to cancel it? Oh, sorry, no, it's a grapple. Not
Yeah.
there. I'm thinking of other cards that talk about frenzies. Sorry, I've been looking at too many Libons. There's a Libon discipline which cancels frenzy. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Govern the Unaligned from Roderick then.
Sure. No blocks.
Straight bleed for 3. I get the edge.
Okay.
Finally, the edge changes hands. Hey, I think animalism may have a bounce. Can't remember. 1, 2, 3. -4. Discard. It feels really weird to do this considering there's only 6 in my deck, but discarding an Arms of the Abyss. Helt, your turn.
Okay. So I'll play a Libatus here on Bobby, so allies cannot block this guy, and cards that require Dominator presence cost other minions when additional blood when he is acting or attempting to block.
Or in combat.
Oh,
So
too
my
bad.
I don't think I have any dominate. combat.
Melon, why won't you block?
He is a free vampire. I mean, Millen can't block anyway because he's just can't block vampires.
Yeah, there is that. So
Yeah.
let's see what the True Brujah are up to. Stick wants to bleed for 2.
Oh, he wants to do it on mine, or
Yeah.
interesting. Stick wants to bleed for 2. In that case, Eric would like to block.
Who? The Giovanni?
The Giovanni.
Okay. Block resolves. I have no before range, and you have to tap your guy.
No before range.
I am maneuvering too long.
Okay. No maneuvers from my end.
Strike is throwing a bat at you.
Ow! Oh no! Not a bat! How dare you! We'll pay for that.
Do you have any strikes to play?
No. Eric is a very kind person. He doesn't strike people,
So I am pressing
even when they are.
pressing with my bats here.
Are we still on long range?
When we press, we go back to close, but we have to go back to the start of the round. Do you have any before range?
No before range. No.
I am maneuvering to long.
Oh dear. So many bats.
And Strike is throwing another bat at you.
Oh, so many bats. Oh no.
What?
Is a strike.
I am pressing.
I see. Okay. So you press.
I have no before range. I assume you don't either.
No, surprisingly not.
But I am maneuvering to long range.
Actually, I was saving them for the third round of combat.
I am maneuvering to long range.
Okay, so that would put me into top. I see.
Yes.
Right? And
So
I
I really
Ooh,
miss drawing a single one of those crows. That would save me a lot of cards.
You wasted it on armor.
It's not like I don't play 15 of those, right? But still, you
Yeah.
take 1 damage from the attention.
Yes, I already did.
On Bobby wants to blade for 2.
Does Ape dare to interfere?
All that I have are bats.
All you have is bats, I know.
Yeah, but if you can just keep throwing bats at people until they die.
It's a very funny deck.
It works really well until they
No
bats get
blocks.
dodged.
So it's
Or
just
you get counterpressed.
2.
My edge. Give me my edge back.
Influence 4 here.
Wow, what is that? Stanislava?
Oh no, it isn't even in this group.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, no discards. Monriel, it's your turn.
Sure. As a master phase action, let's play another locations. The Barons this time.
Nice.
Then in... Sorry that I keep forgetting to unlock cards. Then in my minion phase, our dear Lydia would like to bleed.
How much is
Is currently at 1. Okay, no blocks. Then
Fired?
you... none so far, no.
I will pay X 0 8 have to burn 1 blood.
Okay, does your minion tap to play the action?
No, don't tap to play reactions unless they specify it.
Okay. My modifier would be to unlock Lydia.
Hold on, was the action actually successful? Let me see the. I think that
0. How to
the bleed resolves.
yeah, I don't know if it's considered a success if it bleeds for 0.
Yeah, no, there is specifically if a bleed doesn't deal any damage, then it whilst it does still resolve, it is not successful.
I see. Can I just put the card back on top of my library then?
You can click the cancel
See
draw
what I
button.
just drew? Cancel draw. Oh, perfect. In that case, Willem would like to unlock Lydia.
No blocks.
For me.
A wants to rescue Eric and gets +1 stealth from the creep show.
No blocks.
And he can transfer 1 blood to Eric, right?
No, it costs 2 bloods to perform the action.
Okay.
And now the Giovanni has to hunt.
Does he have to hunt immediately, or can
Yes.
Cure give him blood first? He has to hunt immediately. Then he will do so.
No blocks.
Probably a
And
good idea to use
Cure
the
will
to
give
ape,
Ape 1 blood.
To which one
so
of
you
them?
don't have to hunt next.
To Ape, the one without blood. Will get blood from the Procurer.
No blocks. This is a +2 stuff.
And Lydia will employ another Procurer.
No blocks. That's a lot of guys.
And she unlocks.
Okay.
This card? Yeah. Next action from Lydia would be to equip an Hourglass of the Mind.
Let's see what this thing does. Are you doing on the Superior
At
Temporis?
Superior. At Superior Temporis. She would equip the Hourglass of the Mind and
It's not.
doing
It's specifically. It's specifically not an equip action, but yes.
Yes. And doing my unlock phase, she can burn 2 blood to put a counter on it. And I get +1 hand size for every counter on it.
Nice.
This does actually feel very much like a Magic the Gathering card, to be honest. Like the design of it feels very Magic.
So
Okay.
no
Not
problem
blocking
with
that.
that one either. Okay. Then
You put it on the card as I did with the Anarch
yes,
counter here.
Then finally I burn 1 more pool and give up 4 transfers to draw from my crypt. And I use 2 more transfers to put 2 blood on this card. And summon Adri.
Plus.
And Adri got +1 intercept against followers of Set.
How
Just
convenient.
So you know.
Interesting.
How convenient, indeed. Yeah, finally in my discard phase, I will play 1 unmasking.
Oh. That is not optimal. The procurers
Nice
can
breaking.
block with +1.
Yes, and that would be my whole turn.
Oh, I
You
forgot that's
are
not even
also
direct action,
allowed to
that's just
play.
possible
I
intercept.
still believe that is recorded, my luck. So, yeah, pretty much recorded. So, unlock phase, nothing. Master, see nothing. Minion. This time I want to bleed. I'm bleeding.
You're bleeding me?
Yep.
On the qui vive, Roderick Phillips March. Deflecting to help.
A bleed of 1, you didn't even wait for him to increase it.
No, I know. What I want is for him to save those cards in his hand and have a bricked hand.
I
Bastard.
not blocking that, Felipe.
Okay, I'm increasing.
Why?
Nothing.
So is a bleed for 1?
For 1 man.
Okay.
Then Go to influence phase and can this go crypt card.
Man, your turns have been quite fast lately.
Because I hate
Righty then. Master, no master. Oh, sorry. Minion phase. Palmer is gonna do. Is he?
Is he?
Roderick's gonna do a bleed.
No blocks so far.
Block so far. Visioning.
Urgh.
Bleed for 4.
Yeah.
I get the edge. Ladies and gentlemen, applying pressure. Influence. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave Monriel. 1, 2. That's the last bit of pool I'm losing from influence. Not doing that anymore. To get the Arcadian, who can do a +1 bleed, +1 stealth direct action for 1 blood, and also has all 3 of the disciplines I need. Discarding. I'm gonna discard a Darkling Trickery. Helt your turn.
Well,
Man, I wish I was playing a good version of this deck.
I wish I had drawn my crows at some point.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's okay. I will at least do some lasting damage. 1 Anarch Revolt.
Who does not control a ready Anarch burns 1 pool. Any vampire can call a referendum to burn this card. Okay.
And
Okay. No?
yeah, I will have to burn yet another pool to bring up Nana.
Nana Baruku, that's the one. Okay, interesting.
Bit too late.
When Nana is ready, you get 2 Master Phase action.
Yeah, it is
And
unfortunate.
+1 hand size. So +1 8 from bets.
I imagine she's a very expensive card because she plays in a lot of decks.
She is incredibly expensive. One of the most expensive crypt cards out there. But Monriel, it's your turn.
I assume.
Before you end your turn, I will use the balance to discard 1 Tangle Atropos hand.
Oh, Tangle Atropos' hand. That's a fun card.
And then I will unlock. And in my unlock phase, Lydia will burn 2 blood to put 1 counter on the hourglass. This gives me +1 hand size.
Okay.
Then we move over to the master phase, where I will play 1 wider view for 1 pool. And as my second master phase action, I will play 1 giant's blood. On Lydia, not on Abe.
Oh, you sure about that? Abe has pulling his weight here. He rescued the guy last turn.
Yeah, yes, he did. It was honest work.
That's his thing. Doesn't pay.
Now I have quickly thing.
It's funny to this. Everyone is almost dead except Felipe that has 20 fucking pool.
And your pros help.
He's just chilling there. Oh, I'll help you as much as you helped me with Wix this game.
Lydia
Yeah.
will play, if you all allow it, one Clothos gift at Superior. It would be put on her, and every turn, except for this one, she can burn 1 blood to unlock once.
Yeah.
Nice, no blocks.
No, not even once. As often as she wants.
Once during
sure
each of your
I
minion
allow it.
phases.
So the card says
a
once during each of your minion phases.
Not on. Okay, it doesn't say that on my card, but I believe you.
On Clutter's gift, on the advanced, what does it say?
Put this card on this vampire. After this turn, this vampire can burn 1 blood to unlock during your minion phase.
Interesting. I'm
But
just gonna send.
I believe you. I
Yeah,
believe you.
no, I'll send you a quick screen.
Yeah, I believe you. You let the action
Yes,
pass,
I am
or
not
do
blocking
you...
that. Oh, during your unlock phase, did you take 1 damage from the revolt?
Oh, right. 1 damage from the revolt.
That's my contribution to this game.
Thank you. Yeah, then she burns 1 blood and also gains a Clothos gift. Cool. And now, I will use the balance again to discard a information highway, because for some reason I don't need it anymore. Milan's action would be to unlock Lydia.
No blocks.
Then Lydia's action would be to summon history.
Hey, the reason everyone hates.
Yep.
At minor. No blocks, I assume.
No blocks.
Then I will burn 2 blood from her, and library and the card she wants to put into play is the Ankara Citadel.
Yep, technically an equipment because it's not in play yet. So that's a legal move.
Yeah, it's legal.
Yep.
Sorry, I just love how you can do weird shit like that with summon history.
Also,
voting.
to make it a bit more fun, she wants to unlock with Domain of Evernight.
Okay.
And as for her next action, how about some summon history?
You can't take the same action twice a turn.
Ah, okay.
Sadly. It would be very amusing if you
Yes, you would play your entire deck like with.
Okay, I did not know. Sorry. In that case, as her next action, how about some restoration on Superior?
Sure. No blocks.
She can in fact play that, yes.
She can in fact play that.
Right. I assume she's burning 1 blood to unlock now.
She can't do that in this turn. She can only Clothos gift only works on the following turns.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. It was this turn that you played the Clothos gift, not...
Yes!
Sorry, we're still
It's
going
a
with
bit
this turn.
difficult to remember
It was
that.
18
when
actions
I take
ago.
more time for 1 turn than you for the whole game. The Procurers put blood on the 2 vampires.
No blocks.
I assume there will be no blocks.
No.
No
God,
block.
full action.
Okay.
Monriel is using temporary play forever.
Yes, yes. Basically,
that's how
I have
temporas
no
work.
time. Now, I think nobody here wants an anarchy vault.
I want to.
Okay, I think nobody important here wants an anarchy vault.
Burn it.
Wow, but
Burn it.
true.
You
That's
can just make
recorded,
your
man.
guys your guy an arc and let them both deal with it, because Sarrasine won't become an arc because he needs to be a Brinks to play half his deck. And if the
Yeah, so
Kyasid do it, it's just one action that they would not have to take, which is fine.
Wix, would you support me if I were to call for a referendum to destroy the
course.
anarchy vault?
Of course,
You would.
it means
Perfect, perfect.
It means less actions I need to do.
Yes, you will be
Yes,
helping him a lot.
I figured asking Felipe to destroy it would be asking a bit too much because he only has 1 minion
And no votes.
You're sure.
with no votes. So Adri would like to call the referendum. That is allowed, right?
Yes, it's any vampire.
Yeah, okay.
I
Then
will not block
Adri
that.
would- Okay. So Lydia votes against the anarchy vote.
So votes in favor of the referendum. To
So
burn it.
are you in favor of
Exactly.
burning the anarchy vote or against it?
Yes, I am in favor of burning the anarchy vote.
And you, X?
The Priscus block, which consists of
One
Alma,
dude.
is very much in favor of burning the Anarch Revolt.
Okay.
Can't believe he's a Priscus as well. He is a very fun card.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Yeah.
His cost 7 Priscus is kind of insane.
I will finally. Oh wait, I forgot that I
Probably
can
why
bleed.
he doesn't have a constant.
I forgot that I can bleed. Oh no. How stupid of me. Okay, then I have more blockers, so that's also fine. Finally heading over to influence phase. And I use 1 transfer to draw a card from my crypt, and remove from game another card from my crypt, thanks to wider view.
Yes.
Then, can I do that again? Multiple times per turn?
Yes.
Then I will do that again.
Do you have to remove something else?
I
No.
have 4 transfers left. I will burn 4 pool to put 2 blood on this one and 2 blood on this
Those
one.
are 2 more guys, I assume.
No, only 1 more. Jack Jack. We will just call him Jack.
Tredegar.
Yeah, as I just call him Alma.
Yeah.
Some name.
In my discard phase, I will discard 1 Remnants of the Antler Storm, and I will finally replace a card from the Unmasking. And
Wow.
that would be everything. Sorry for taking so long.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Speaking of which, did you actually take the damage from the Anarch Revolt?
Monriel did.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Felipe. I don't think Felipe did.
He doesn't need to. You voted in favor of burning it.
Oh yeah, duh. Sorry.
I was confused for a second.
I tried
It's been
to
a
help
long
you.
time, man.
I tried
one
to say
game.
to tell you that
No.
it's okay for the revolt to stay, but
It's
you didn't
been
listen.
a long turn, man. Yes, sorry, Felipe. What are you doing?
A silly question.
I'm
When
bleeding.
do you have to be able to pay the blood cost? So when your card, for example, costs 3 blood or 4 blood, could you pay that when you only have 2 left?
No, you have to have the blood to do it.
We'll have to
Okay.
double check that later.
Different card games handle that differently.
So Sarrasine is bleeding me, right?
Right.
The Arcadian is going to attempt to block. Cool. I fail to block. I lock. Do you want to add some bonuses to that bleed? So it's a bleed for 1. You get the edge. Elizabeth Dimitros.
And Count Ormonde.
Ah, right. The count was
No.
supposed to be face down.
In.
Right. Unlock. Master. Minion. The Arcadian would like to do +1 bleed, +1 stealth. Rated at Helt.
I imagine so. Let me just think
Any
for
blocks?
a second.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
You can't block Felipe.
Bobby is gaining +1 intercept.
No worries. So I don't pay the blood for the action, obviously. Okay. No more stealth. This is done at +1 bleed. Fuck it. +1 stealth.
So it passes?
It passes. Take.
Oh, it passes if you pay the cost of the action, right?
Yeah, which I just did.
Okay, so that is a bleed for how much?
It's just a bleed for 2. Right then. Honor is going to do a bleed.
Stick wants to block.
Stick wants to block. Yeah. He blocks.
So you call the shots.
Before range, doing a Basilisk Touch at Advanced. Only costs 1 for good reasons.
Okay.
Any before range on your end?
No, they are here, I swear.
Brilliant. That brings me great joy. No maneuvers yet.
No maneuvers as well.
Oh,
Before,
brilliant.
do you have anything before strikes?
No before strikes.
I have +2 damage unless you discard 2 cards.
1, 2.
Okay, I have +2 damage
Oh,
unless you discard 2 cards.
That was the wrong play, but I would have done the second one, so that's fine. So,
You discarded 4 cards then?
no, I'm discarding 2 cards. So you're doing +2 damage from this strike?
Yes.
Cool. My strike, dodge with an additional strike. What's your strike?
Is playing a master to cancel your dodge.
Oh, but I can play another card, correct?
I
So I can play another one.
Yes.
Cool. Striking for hands.
Not striking at all.
Cool. So I deal 1 damage.
And I die.
I deal another one. So you die because you take 1 damage
Yes.
from tension in the ranks.
Oh dear, now we are enemies.
Unfortunately,
Sudden turn of
that is
events.
the case. I don't know if I can kill you though.
You don't. You
Because
absolutely
Dordak is-
cannot ever.
Now I have 2 people
Depends-
to combat.
Depends how much stealth I can get. Oh, also I got the edge from Arcadian did a bleed.
If you want, you can have the information highway back, and we have a truce.
That's not. I only have 1 in my deck. Also, I'm not getting another information highway. I'm on 13 pool. I don't need it, thank you. I'm tempted to keep Roderick up because reasons. Yeah, let's.
Bad reasons? Why didn't you bleed?
Because I already have the edge, and I need at least 1 person unlocked.
He has five pool.
Does have 5 pool, but how much? He has no allies unlocked, so he doesn't get the +1 inset from that. But Helt, have a card I want to play.
He
It's
were
fine.
going to be bled by 1 twice next turn.
Yeah, true. I'll save it for something else then. Gremlins at advanced, which is a +1 bleed, +1 stealth.
At advanced, +1 stealth, +1 bleed, so he is at 2 bleed.
Yeah, so
And
bleeding
1
for 2.
stealth.
And 1 stealth. Correct.
No blocks?
You're not blocking?
No.
Are you deflecting at all?
Only if you increase it.
So it will be a straight bleed for 2.
Oh, you spend all of your conditionings on me. What a shame.
Yes? My
You
hand
really
did
had
weird
me
things.
scared there.
My hand drew 3 Darkling Trickings in a row. It's
You were
weird.
able to scare a true Brujah. Quite an accomplishment.
Influence. I'll cocky my feet. Very. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice one. You watch. Felipe is gonna do some tricks next turn. I swear.
Felipe, can
discarding.
you please nearly kill your prey? Remove all his vampires, but leave him alive so I can get the victory points?
No, I can't do
That is the dream.
I'm bringing more guns, leading with stealth, so I can make some pressure on him. So
Monriel,
if you
is-
leave me without bleeding me, I can do that.
Okay, so your plan would be to put so much pressure on him that he wants to keep up blockers?
You see, the other issue with that Monriel is that means that you never get to bleed Felipe, and he stays on 17 pool.
I have ways to deal with that.
Yes, next turn
Just
he's going
need
to
to
have
draw them.
17 minions, or 17 actions with the True Brujah.
Yeah.
True.
I think 17 is a nice number. That's how much actions everyone should have.
So, it's your turn now, Monriel?
Well,
Oh,
currently
sorry.
he has about 10, so...
So, in my unlock phase, Lydia burns 2 blood to give 1 more counter on the hourglass, to give me 1 more card. Then over to master phase. She will... Will I do that or will I not do that? I will first use the balance. Can you perform the same action twice when it wasn't successful? So, for example, when I hunt and you block the hunting, can I hunt again after that?
If you unlock, yes, of course.
If let me
So, if you hunt, and it doesn't
In
resolve,
any
you are...
case, I will discard a Dreams of the Sphinx.
Oh, with the Barons. Okay.
Tricky.
We're gonna get to the point where he's run out of the deck.
I think I will take the risk of playing a vessel.
That's a risk.
I know.
But I'm sure you have ways of.
Yeah, he'll kill me that turn.
Wait, no, he can't deal
I
17
don't
damage.
think I can do that. But what I can do, it was a big mistake to put 2 blood on this card. That I should not have done that. Can I retrieve blood with transfers?
It
For
takes 2
transfer,
transfers to
each
retrieve
one
1 blood.
Perfect. Okay, so Lydia's first action for the turn, which I will give +1 stealth, will be to summon history.
See, if I hadn't unlocked Vampire, I could block this.
But you wouldn't.
Okay. Okay, so for B blood from her, because of the Citadel, which halves the blood cost, I will summon Remnants of the Endless Storm.
That's blood cost, not pool cost.
Yes, but some
Of
history.
modifiers. Non-action modifier cards costing blood. That's not a modifier, that's an action card. It specifically states non-action.
Has that card ever been changed?
Hold on.
Boss.
So, Wix, when it says
Maybe it has
non-action
been
modifiers, it means specifically
Yes.
action modifiers as a type of card.
Yeah. Yes.
It says
I need to
non-action
rework-
modifier cards
Yes.
costing
I
blood
need
to play.
to. I need
So
to
it
rework
says
this.
cards that are not action modifiers is how you should read it.
Yes, I get that. I took that strategy from an older deck that I once saw, and apparently they errated this since then, which makes sense. I mean, it was a bit too strong, so I can understand why they put the errata in place.
Hold on, let me. For alloy retainer equipment has cost X or less and put the card in play.
Yeah. Would you allow me to choose a different one?
I think this is
Or-
legal actually.
Hmm?
But it should cost 6.
Yes, that's why I'm asking if you allow me to pick a different ally.
Sure.
Yeah, no, sorry, it's illegal. It's illegal to. Sorry, it is a legal play to get the Remnant of the Endless Storm, but
Yes.
Ankara does not affect it.
That's why I am asking, because it would be legal.
Yes.
I can still do it. That's why I'm asking you kindly if you are fine, if you allow it, and if not, then I will summon the remnants.
I am totally cool with it, don't worry.
Okay. Where is that other one that I want to summon instead?
Should have an ocean there somewhere.
There it is. Costs only 5 blood. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. I'll call him Hatsumatuli.
It's probably
Origin.
yeah, but he's playing with some
Yeah,
history
but
to
I'm
bypass
summon
that.
history.
Okay.
So what this card does, Felipe, is you can cheat. It
Yes. Summon history allows cheating.
The last word champion was playing Top Dogs with Summon History and Emerald Legionnaires. It was an abomination, the deck. It is incredibly absurd and strong.
Mylon wants to untap Lydia.
I would block, but I can't.
Stop scaring me. Lydia wants to bleed.
How much?
Currently 1.
Black.
Okay, it stays at 1.
Drawing.
Alright. Mm. Okay. The procurer wants to give her 1 blood. She uses 1 blood to unlock from Clotho's gift. Furthermore, Lydia wants another procurer also wants to give her 1 blood. And Eric wants to bleed. Eric.
To
Wait,
Giovanni.
Milena.
How much?
The Giovanni. For 1. You have to run out of those cards eventually.
Okay. Fires?
Jack also wants to bleed. 1. Mm. I know.
He's aware.
I will head over to
Not
influence.
really possible,
And
but okay.
I will use.
Oh, by the way, I
4.
should point out. I do want to point out, as summon history is not a recruit action, that werewolf can act this turn.
Oh, really?
Yep, legally is allowed to act.
This was not
Oh.
a thing I was aware of until a while.
But I want to keep him as
Yeah.
a blocker, anyways.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just want to point out that that is a thing you can do, and it's really stupid.
Thank you for that. Yes. I will use 4 transfers to give up right of you, and gain 2 blood from that, 2 pool from that. And I will also use 2 more transfers to get this blood back. I don't know with that blood. And finally, I will discard a Blade of Bellona.
Sure.
Yeah, the Anchor combo used to work, it no longer does. I will rework this deck.
Alright, you for transfer.
Be careful with your actions because that werewolf can get plus or has +1 intercept by default.
Yes.
No, like you can bleed me, sure.
Take your advice.
Cool, no blocks. Modifiers?
He really wanted you to block.
+1. I take 2, you get the edge.
No, my head.
No blocks. Fires. Cool. Take 2. Edge.
One.
Unlock master. I'm gonna play a blood doll on the Arcadian. Not life pool. Ah, what is going on with my deck today? Interesting, very interesting. Okay. Who do I sacrifice?
Who wants to fight the werewolf?
To fight the werewolf, exactly. Let me just. I'm genuinely gonna have to check my deck list here.
So you removed the stealth on your stealth blade to put combat cards.
No, this is a completely new deck. It's a Kyasid combat deck.
Sure.
Combat turbo bleed.
Oh, you want to combat? Yeah, then I have a werewolf you can combat.
No. That's one. Like, I have ways and means of dealing with things, except for that specific instance, which I was not really
You
expecting.
didn't have to.
Okay, so you want to fight, but you only want to fight with people weaker than
With
you.
vampires.
I get it.
No, even people stronger than me, but not werewolves that get more intercepts. That's not quite what I was going for. But we'll try anyway. The Arcadian is going to try and bleed you with +1 bleed and +1 stealth.
Okay, then Herzumat wants to intercept.
Want to intercept that?
He wants to intercept that.
Why did you burn a life?
Because he needs to do so to gain.
No, you have
Oh
the
wait, he has
unmasking.
gone into. I forget my own cards.
You do
I have
indeed.
the unmasking.
No, fairness, you have a lot of them.
Yeah, there's too many cards.
You succeed in blocking. I do not pay the 1 blood for the thing.
For which thing?
The action.
For the action that I took. It costs 1 blood, but that's only if it resolves. So
Okay, so we are in
lock.
combat.
We are in combat. No
Okay.
before range.
No before range.
Maneuvers. I'm maneuvering to long range.
I'm maneuvering to short range.
I'm maneuvering back to long range.
Okay, you are at long range.
Good. Strike. Strike for nothing.
The combat
Okay.
deck.
I
Give me a
also
second.
strike for nothing.
Cool. Combat ends.
I imagine it like one scene where we run at each other with our blades drawn, but we just ran past each other. And nobody gets hit.
And now you have no allies unlocked. Roderick Phillips March would like to play a Gremlins. +1 stealth, +1 bleed. Any blocks?
No blocks.
Conditioning +3 bleed, bleed for 5.
To bounce.
No.
Which kind of bounce are you going to play?
You Felipe.
What?
But no. Are you dead?
I think I am dead, and I think I need to rework how the Citadel works.
Holy shit,
and
that was
add more
close.
intercept.
Might
That was
yeah,
really close.
might wanna put some intercept on Lydia since she
Yes.
she has advanced aspects.
The idea was basically to have the Citadel, and with only half the cost for werewolves, that would solve all my problems. Especially with remnants who can just attack everyone, which I forgot about. Yeah,
Sorry,
when
you're-
the Citadel no longer works, then
Bleed me more often, man.
Yeah, you.
I needed to. Yeah, I forgot to bleed you one time, for example. Yes.
Okay. To continue with the rest of my turn, no
And
more.
this was the other face down, which is why I got stupid for putting blood on him.
Oh, that's fair enough. Influence. I will spend 1 to get. Where is it? There she is, Dame Hollerton.
Would you have killed me if I had one more pool?
No. Genuinely,
And
it
the
lined
vessel
up.
was too risky. I should not have played the vessel.
It genuinely lined up as that. I was trying to get rid of the werewolf because the werewolf was the only thing that could block my stealth bleeds, because it can just get so much intercept. Discarding a Shadow Strike, draw a card. Huh, that's funny. Okay. Felipe, your turn.
Can still tie this game, Felipe.
Still tie it. I'm running out of bleeds. Math is for blockers. Whew. Right, let me think. Who's bleeding? That guy who has basic. Gonna block with Dame Hollerton. Yes, let's block with Dame Hollerton. +1 intercept, and if I do succeed in blocking, I get an optional maneuver. Only usable if a minion attempts to block. That attempt fails, and the blocking minion attempt to block its action again. Cool. So the block fails.
And she taps
succeeds.
because of the Faceless Knight.
You didn't say you're playing advanced, but yes. Does indeed lock.
Bleed for how much, Felipe?
Get the edge. This is directed at me, correct?
Yeah, he's not going to direct it at himself.
Oh, you know. Yeah, let's go for a fairy wards. Costs 1. Lock. The action fails. Fairy wards. The action fails. Lock this reacting vampire. And the acting minion does not unlock as normal during their next unlock phase. So your action just completely fails. No, with armor. Which is why I only burnt 1. She will not unlock as normal, which is why I've just left the card there. You can also get rid of these ones. The enticement technically failed, so the bit that lets you not bleed is fine. So it's a straight bleed for +2 bleed. Cool. I do not have fake, so we are all good on that front. Go for it. Any modifiers? I take 3.
looking good.
Celine Chevalier.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't put it there. I don't know where it came from.
That was played from my top of library. I have wrong, so I tipped to my library. Oh, that's here. What you got?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. At least I know you have it now. Right, let's see if I can maybe do enough. Maybe I can get 10 if I get the exact specific card I need. But if not, that's fine. I still have I get to back, draw card. It's not the card. Ah, well. That's fine. Arcadian is going to do a +1 bleed, +1 stealth bleed. He doesn't need one. He has text. Cool. He burns blood. I get the edge. You take 2. Yeah, she is unlocked. About this. Roderick is. Yeah, Roderick's gonna bleed you. Flat bleed.
No blocks, even though he has been known to play conditionings in the past. Blocks, okay. By the way, you didn't take 2 from bleed, or sorry, 1. So you're declining blocks. Damn. Oh well. Does the bleed succeed? Oh, 1. The thing is not doing what I want it to do. That's fine. Straight to discard. Discarding a shadow strike because, god damn it. Felipe, your turn. Yes. She. Fairy wards. Perfectionist. Interesting. Wants to do an intimidation. I'm gonna say. Yep. Armor is going to lock to do fairy wards, so the action completely fails. And you do not unlock as normal.
Weeks
Uh,
requires a younger vampire.
Oh, an ally or younger vampire is taking a direct action against you. That is a good point. I did not read that card correctly. Does it really? Oh. Well, correct. I will. Sorry, can we take that back? Oh. Armor is unlocked and it's alive and well. Well, if the perfectionist is still going on, which is bleed plus 2 bleed, Armor would like to try and block that. Plus 2 stealth. Yeah, no, I can't deal with that. So you get the edge. I take 3 currently, unless you want to play any modifiers. Oop. Yep.
The the other fairy rewards can go to the ash heap now.
Yes. Wish I had Arcadian unlocked because he could have done the thing. She wants to bleed. Dame Hollerton like to block. +1 stealth, and if it fails, she locks. So I'm
No,
going to
she
do an Eyes
doesn't
of the
have
Night.
the advanced.
Oh, she doesn't have the advance, so it's just +1 stealth. I will get +1 intercept with an optional maneuver. Have things.
So,
As basics here. Yep, nope, succeeds. How much do I take? Take 1, okay. No blocks yet. Okay. I will. Wrong. I will do a fairy wards. Not unlock.
Sorry.
So I'm playing a fairy ward, so the action doesn't resolve and doesn't unlock as normal. Okay. Unlock. Master. Playing a blood doll on Oma. Putting 1 on him, but taking 1 off both the Arcadian and Dame Hollerton. That puts me in +1 on average. Arcadian's going to do his +1 bleed thing. Cool. I take the edge. You take 2. Roll the thing that I want. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Dame Hollerton will bleed you. Just for 1. That's my turn. Influence, no influence. Discard. I am discarding a deflection because I don't need it. Why is it that I draw that card? What is? My draws have been weird. That's fine. Felipe, your turn. Yeah, he's still locked. Then that goes away.
Yep.
Felipe, can you move your microphone a bit closer to your mouth?
Sorry.
If it's possible.
Must do stealth action, correct?
Took him a while.
Arcadian is going to do a on the qui vive, but nothing else.
Okay.
Next.
You don't get the perfectionist because I played a reaction card.
He played on the Quivive.
That's A, cycling, and B, prevents the perfectionist. Kind of why I played it. Roderick would like to block, or at least attempt to block. Okay, so you get +1 stealth. I mean, I'm going to try and do an Eyes of the Night, which is +1 intercept. Got to run out of stealth eventually. Right?
Not once in the history of mankind has Aberration played so much intercept in a single game.
Yeah. You get +1 stealth from there. Okay, cool. Bleed succeeds. How much for? I take 1.
Those are some very modest stealth bleed decks.
My deck isn't a stealth bleed deck, is why. I think my deck does fine until it's a 1-on-1, in which case I don't really have much I can do. Yeah. I think let's say Dame Hollerton is gonna on the qui vive. Okay, sure. Let's try and block with Dame Hollerton just for giggles. Gonna get any stealth on that? Yep. That's +1 stealth. You succeed. How much does the bleed for? 1, okay. Kill the pressure. Is Sarrasine not going to do anything? Okay. Oh god, if I can get the card of which I play 2 of in my deck, I have this. But if I don't have this. I really, really hope I can get the right thing. Unlock. Master, taking... taking 1 off of Dame Hollerton and putting it in my reasons. Roderick would like to do a Gremlins. +1 stealth, +1 block. No blocks, you take 2. No modifiers. Sure. The bleed goes to 0.
Give him the edge back.
The edge back. Omar is going to do a govern the unaligned at basic. You're blocking. Finally. Okay. Time to do the things that the deck actually does. Righty then. No before range. Maneuvers, I am maneuvering too long. Strikes, 3 range damage. Well, you can't play the advanced because... But, and also, you can't because it's not a close. Right. Oh dear, okay, the Arcadian is going to do his fancy little bleed thing. Yeah, it's +1 stealth, +1 bleed. Conditioning. Bleed for 5. Wow! Wow! That's when I get this. Thank you, deck. Could have done with that earlier. Oh! Actually, I don't know if you can deal with that. Dame Hollerton is gonna do a Song of Pan. So it succeeds.
You have nothing to reduce the bleed or to block it, Felipe?
Okay, so I pay 1 pool. Dame Hollerton unlocks. Dame Hollerton bleeds with +1 bleed. Oh, I know. Oh no, don't worry, I know. Also, I had a direct intervention, which I was gonna try and deal with that. But holy shit, that came. Okay, I was getting
This
annoyed
was
at my
very
deck for not
close.
giving me the Song of Pan, but I got it at the right time. I want to point out, I ended that game. There were 4 people. I ended with 4 VP.
Congratulations, man.
Clean sweet.
I draw 1 fucking crow. 1!
That would have honestly, that would have screwed with me so much.
There is 9 on the deck.
No worries, man.
Thanks for joining, man. Oh, we are getting lots of new people now, so we are going to have games every day, don't worry.
Thank you for being there.
So that's it for today. We'll end the recording. And if you, for some reason, stuck around this long, thank you for watching.